Aloha, mate. You're going to be witnessing a kedging operation that is moving a vessel which its engine is not yet fully installed, being moved a good mile, half a mile to the north and half a mile out to the west approximately, outside of a bay into the open ocean. So what you're going to see now is just a little bit of footage of freediving on the primary anchor, getting it set up to be hoisted. Not using a strap-on camera, so you just get a few shots. It's good to see what it looks like. So let's just go for it. Wow. Okay. There will be free diving. There's free diving. But in this operation, first you go out to the anchors. There's two anchors, primary and secondary anchor. Anyway, it's a pretty murky day today. Nice if you could. It's all clear. Tiger sharks do like to hang out underneath big boats. Swam into big monk seal today. It's really murky. Primary being all chain, secondary anchor mostly lined with some chain. You've got to get out and free dive down anywhere from 10 to 30 feet and basically lasso the anchor or the chain, at least very close to the anchor, secure afloat, and then we come back to each of the anchors and pick the anchors up by use of a zodiac and basically tow the anchor, let out as much line chain as possible in the desired direction, a safe way away from breakwall and hazards when there's no wind and no swell, for safety's sake, and away from any swimmers, snorkelers, freedivers, surfers, anybody on the water, etc. So timing is everything. And then each anchor, once one anchor is secured, the other anchor is also used to help tow the vessel a little bit in the proper direction, and then using the wind to blow the vessel in the right direction. So you wait for the wind to come up, you wait for the wind to die down, and then this entire process is repeated several times to set the vessel up way outside of the breakwall, the breakwater, the bay, and the open ocean. This is the, not GoPro, but the Garmin Verb, got our outboard, blah blah blah. Not bad, first pull. So, don't know how well you can see. That motor right on up onto this thing. Got a line set to pull the anchor. Whoa. One heck of a tide right now. Like woo-wee. Old bay here. Holy cow. It's extreme. Yay, yay, yay. Freaking nuts. Jeez. Hopefully I got, yeah, something there. What we'll do, I'm gonna have to pull that. Happens here in the bay, tide changes so shallow in here, rips out to the ocean. Wow, very cooperative today. And we got to keep the prop out of the 500 feet of line. If we can even lift it right now at the moment, a little bit too much for me. Go deeper water, try to get this anchor up off the sand. Woo-wee. Main thing here is keeping line out of the prop right now at the moment. Kind of limits our maneuvering. Take it outside of the bay here. This kind of a wind, we want to be way off the breakwall. Yeah, you can see the line way back there getting tight. Let this go at this point. here we are on board. Actually what you would do for a hurricane, major storm, about a good 400 or 500 feet of scope. This is to move a vessel safely using 2 anchors, no engine, no motor, dealing with tide, wind, a little 15 horsepower Zodiac. You can see the float vanished because it's getting pulled under as we get tension in. Biggest thing is the anchor taking a bite right now. Got to give it some time. Trying to get this anchor working more primary. Yeah, I think we got it. Keep it away from the other anchor. A little while to get the momentum going. But we'll have both anchors outside Pokai Bay. Where now the vessel is subject to the winds, the swell, the surf of the open ocean, not very protected. Hence, you set up a anchor off of the front or the bow to keep the bow into the wind, and then using a stern anchor, you can adjust it, move it to the northwest or the west or the southwest for whatever the largest swell is. Most vessels, especially skookum vessels, ocean-going vessels, are designed to take the swell to be adrift with the stern up into either the wind or the swell. Wild ride, going somewhere. Ancient hay house site way over yonder. Yeah, my sailing vessel, that's like 25 tons, 50,000 pounds. Takes a lot to freaking get anything to move on that. So I got a 200 horsepower engine going in instead of the 80. You bring that up in, that way you avoid rolling back and forth, which could be catastrophic, especially with a new exhaust muffler installation going in. You would have water just pouring in a 4-inch opening. Also with the shaft that cannot be secured to the engines aligned, so that shaft is needs to be babied. You cannot get the vessel up over 1 or 2 knots, otherwise you get that shaft spinning. Everything could come loose, and then you have a 2-inch hole. Alright, so here we are, coming up on sunset. Both anchors set. Aloha once again. Thank you, friends, subscribers, Patreons, all of you that make this possible. Ocean Maverick, looking forward to the great team of the future and the now coming on board. Yeah, another day in paradise, huh? I hear about and doing stuff that's way beyond anything that's on this channel. There's a lot to tackle to free our ocean, protect our ocean, and the rights of the people on the ocean, the watermen, the sailors, and to acknowledge life on the ocean and on the sea, which is as ancient as humanity itself.